I'd been a rabbi already for many years when it just struck me that I was really interested in the Jews who weren't coming to synagogue, and I really wanted to get to know them. And I kept interviewing more and more unaffiliated Jews. And I had a friend who was a rabbi back east who said, "My brother's involved in something in LA. Can you go check what it is?" And I went, and it was this incredible church service. And I realized how many Jews I knew personally who weren't finding their spiritual nourishment in synagogue. They were finding it at the Zen center, at the yoga class, at a church. And I had always thought as a rabbi that unaffiliated Jews were atheists. And that's why they weren't coming to temple. And now what I was seeing was that there were tons of unaffiliated Jews who were deeply spiritual, who believed in God, and who were searching for their answers outside of Judaism. And we all know that Jews are disproportionately represented, and certainly in the Buddhist movement and in many other movements, non-Jewish movements. And really it was a bunch of us 6 years ago, 6 friends sitting around my dining room table, and I just said, enough. I don't want to feel like, what could I have done? What should I have done? We're hemorrhaging Jews. And we just thought, let's put something out there in the air for unaffiliated Jews that's very spiritual, that you don't have to join. And I would ask unaffiliated Jews, what turns you on, what turns you off? And one of the things that really would turn them off is the idea of membership, or why Naomi, why can I go into St. Patrick's Cathedral on Christmas Day and nobody hassles me, but I can't get into a temple on Yom Kippur without a ticket, and all those kinds of things. So we started to think ahead of time about what kind of service we wanted to have, and we put together music from all over the world, and we brought together a band that is interfaith, and it was just stunning musicians. They're all first-class session musicians, and I retranslated all of the prayers of the service, because another thing that unaffiliated Jews would tell me is, I can't read Hebrew, I don't understand Hebrew, even if I could read Hebrew, and the English of the service doesn't speak to me. So I really thought long and hard about how to translate the Hebrew of the service. And then this name came to me, Nashuva, which is actually what we say every Saturday morning when we return the Torah to the Ark. We say, Hashivenu Adonai lehecha v'nashuva. Turn us to you, God, and we will return. Do you know that melody? Hashivenu Adonai. So, elecha v'nashuva. So, Nashuva means we will return. And at first we thought, I don't know, we didn't know who was going to come, but we set out 20 prayer books, and we didn't advertise at all. We just said, word of mouth, everybody we knew, everybody you know, everybody I know, knows somebody who's unaffiliated. At the office, as a neighbor, you know, wherever, we all know them. And often people would say, I wouldn't want to bring them to my temple because they'd be bored. Well, bring them to Nashuva because this service was created for them.